Hello landmarkers, it's me Gaurav once again, and today we're going to do the second dish, Ramadan Kareem, one more time. And the second dish for today is called Palak Patta Chaat. This is a very interesting dish which I've seen in many hotels, and this is basically a deep fried spinach, batter fried spinach, which goes with three kind of chutneys. So today we're going to see how we can prepare it at our home. A very simple and easy dish, a good snack for evening. And let's start by now looking at the steps. So the ingredients to make Palak Patta Chaat are fresh spinach leaves, as you can see, some gram flour, turmeric powder, red chili powder, corn flour, save, carom seeds, fresh pomegranate, and for seasoning you need salt and chaat masala. So these ingredients are readily available in the market. What we're going to do now is we're going to prepare a batter to fry the spinach by mixing our ingredients. The first thing we use is the gram flour. And we take a white mixing bowl or a transparent mixing bowl, 200 grams of gram flour. All of this will go here. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric for the color. 1 teaspoon of red chili. You can reduce or increase the red chili depending on the spice levels you have. To season, add a teaspoon of salt. Again, it's to taste, so you can add a little more or less of it. Some carom seeds for flavor. This has a very distinctive flavor. It also helps as a digestive. It's a beautiful ingredient. And we will add a little bit of corn flour with a little bit of water to this. And try to mix this slowly. What's very important is that if you do not understand how much water has to go, the consistency has to be like a batter. Now that we see that it's mixing well, you can add 4 teaspoons of corn flour to this. What the corn flour does is, while the besan is the main batter ingredient, the corn flour gives it the crispiness to the spinach. Just mix lightly. Add a little more water as required. And repeat the process of making a batter. If you have a blender at home, you can actually blend it. The job is easier if whisking is a little difficult for you, but otherwise it's a slow and easy process. All you have to ensure is that the batter is not too thin and not too thick. If it's too thick, it'll have a very thick coating, and if it's thin, the batter will rip off the spinach and you won't get that crispiness. That's the consistency we're talking about, if you can see. And now our batter is absolutely ready to use. It is ready now. We have fresh spinach leaves. As I said, it's a very slow, it's a very easy procedure. All you have to do is dip the spinach in the batter. Coat the spinach lightly, rip off the excess. Oil is hot and all you have to do is fry the leaves. You can fry about 2 to 3 leaves, not more, otherwise the oil will become heat, little warm. Just be patient with it. And make sure that you are safe when you're doing it, because the oil is really hot and it might have splinters. So off it goes. One more. And another one. So it's easy to prepare, doesn't take much time, and it's a great snack for the evening. You can have it with the kids, with the elders, and you have to ensure while you're taking it out from the oil, it needs to be crisp. That's the fun of eating it. If it's soggy, then there's no fun eating a Palak Patta Chaat. And I'll tell you the magic while we plate towards the end. While I fried some more for you, this is the dish. Now we come down to the most interesting part of it, which is the plating. And as I said that I'll show you the magic towards the last. The magic of the dish is these 3 sauces: the tamarind sauce, homemade, the green chutney, and the sweet yogurt. These three sauces are the magic of the dish, and they are homemade, absolutely easy to do. While you must be wondering that how can we prepare them, you can find a link below and it will take you how do you have to prepare these three dishes. The three sauces are absolutely important for the dish. In fact, they are not sauces, they are chutneys, and you will find the recipe of this. We will post it for you to check out the recipes and how you can make it in-house. These are very easy recipes to do and as a very important part of the dish. So let's go to the final thing now, the final step of plating the palak patta chaat. And for that, we will first take the plate. I'm using a salad plate. You can use any plate which is available at your house. You don't have to worry about this. And it's a three-step thing. What we do is we gently place the fried palak patta one top of another. This is a very restaurant style plating I'm showing you. You can go easy at home. You don't have to be so fancy, but if you can, it's fine. Otherwise a normal plate would do. After you've put your fried leaves on the plate, all you have to do is pour the sauces and garnish it, and I'll show you how. So the first sauce which goes in this is the green chutney. And how you have to do is you don't have to make it soggy, you just have to drizzle it lightly like this. And it depends on your taste how much of this you want. And the second sauce or the chutney which goes is the tamarind chutney. And lightly drizzle it. You can pour as much as you want depending of the taste you would like to have. And the last to go is the sweetened yogurt. We call it meathi chutney. And that's how it looks. To top it up, now you have two important ingredients. One is chaat masala, which further enhances the taste of it. Just a little bit, you can sprinkle it. And towards the last is a fresh pomegranate, which gives it a crunch. I like a lot of pomegranate. You can choose how much ever you want. And just the final ingredient to dress it up is the save. Again, just sprinkle it lightly. There's no recipe of how much you have to add. You can just add it to the taste. And that's finally your plated palak patta chaat. Enjoy it in the evening with your kids and elderly people. Ramadan Kareem and happy eating.